One Piece chapter 1084, quick recap. Too much shit went down in this chapter, so let's just get straight into it. Alright, so the chapter opens up inside Pangaea Castle. Jewelry Bonnie encounters Sabo and she joins him since they're trying to save her father. Karasu's bird appears and then Sabo hands the bird the slave collar keys so that he and Morley can free Kuma and return back to HQ. Bonnie then tells Sabo that she will go to Egghead after this to see if Vegapunk has a way he can restore Kuma's mind. Sabo then immediately grabs Bonnie and jumps up like 20 feet in the air to hide from some guards that were walking by, and he overhears them talking about the legendary Phantom Room. Sabo and Bonnie then go their separate ways. Of course, Bonnie is about to head to Egghead. Alright, so now we're at the good shit. We go to Cobra sitting down in front of the 5 Goroseis, and Cobra recites how the world government started 800 years ago when 20 monarchs came together and formed the organization. They then moved with their families to Mary Joyce to live as one clan referred to as the Celestial Dragons. The 20 monarchs were considered equal, and to ensure no individual dictator would rise up from among them, they installed the empty throne, and each placed a weapon around the throne to symbolize their vow to never sit on it. Now, since the 20 monarchs were forming the world government over at Mary Joyce, their individual nations needed new royal families, and so to ensure that smooth transition in power, all records mentioning the previous monarch's reign were removed from each of the founders' home countries, with the sole exception of Alabastas, whose monarch at the time was Queen Lily Nefertari. Cobra expresses how Queen Lily was immortalized as one of the founding 20, yet she did not become a Celestial Dragon. Instead, she was to return to Alabasta to continue her reign at Alabasta. Cobra then expresses how there's only 19 weapons placed around the throne instead of 20. Cobra at this point is getting very fucking ballsy, and he tells them that he scoured all of Alabasta's ancient texts, but all known accounts chronicling the period after the Void Century have one thing in common, and that's how her name isn't mentioned once. Cobra reveals that the records show that Queen Lily never made it back to Alabasta, and as a result, her brother became the ruler. Cobra gets really ballsy and he asks the Gorosei if they have any record of Queen Lily. Jay Garcia Saturn then starts like playing stupid and shit, and he responds by saying how it's believed that Queen Lily actually returned home, but either way, all records are lost to the annals of history. Cobra at this point grows a third ball in his sack and gets super testicular cancer ballsy and asks them what the meaning of the D is. At this point of the chapter, I'm rock hard. I don't know what to do with myself. But nonetheless, the Gorosei, of course they don't answer his question. Cobra then says, the truth is, a short letter penned by Queen Lily has been passed down from one generation to the next. Now we're at the public courtyard in Pangaea Castle, where Charlos and Roswald are using Kuma's PX0 ability to chain up Shirahoshi. Shirahoshi's brothers appear and they go for an attack on the Celestials. Charlos orders Kuma as a result to attack the 3 brothers. We then see Leo appear and he uses Tail Hammer, while Sai appears as well and uses Drill Dragon Nail to attack Charlos. And you see his head just squish like an uncircumcised microbe chode. And so Charlos is a human, right? He's a Celestial Dragon human and has no powers at all. This right here, this attack right here, this double team attack should honestly have killed him. We then see Morley appear and he grabs Kuma and they escape alongside with Kurusu. Then we see Roswald come over in fucking pure shock to see that his boy got turned into an ultra uncircumcised microchode. Then the chapter ends at the throne room and Imu appears as it makes eye contact with Cobra and says Lily. That's it. That's all Imu says, then sits on the throne and the chapter ends. And that's it, bro. So much shit happened in this chapter. One Piece is literally in its peak. I don't think I remember the last time I've read like a span of 20 chapters in One Piece and was like really fucking interested in all 20 consecutive chapters. I don't think that's ever happened to me while watching or reading One Piece. But bro, Oda is fucking doing it great. I'm excited. 2 weeks. We gotta wait 2 weeks though, but we'll be back. See you guys then.